Hello, jewelry conquerors, and welcome to I Love Everyday Jewels. This is Pastor Sharon, your jewelry lady, and we're checking in for day 21 of Team Royal Visions, going live for 31 days. That's right, Team Royal Vision, we have shown for the past 20 days, which will be our 21st day today. We've shown paparazzi jewelry that definitely was eye-catching, stunning, sometimes sleek, some definitely chic, and of course very affordable, fashionable, and nickel and lead free. As you know, our jewelry is an affordable piece of jewelry that really meets the needs of every woman's style. So no matter what style you are, your need is met through paparazzi jewelry. Hello, everybody. Thank you for popping in tonight. Thank you. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the V. Hey, Nikki, thank you for popping in. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the V-Neckline. Tonight, we're talking about that very popular neckline called the V-Neckline. Thank you, all Nikki and Chelsea, for popping in tonight. Listen, you know, like I know, that the V-neck can either run short, it's still a V-neck, or it can dip low. So tonight, we're just going to show a couple of items that meet that qualification. So first of all, you know what a V-neck is. It's exactly what it says. It looks like a what? A V, right? It forms a V. That is your neckline. All right. Not only is it a V, it forms a V. It's considered more of, they call an open neck, which means your what? Skin is noticeable. All right. Now, the V-neck itself, they suggest what you do for the V-neck is that you match the area, meaning that whatever necklace that you select, it should form a triangular look or a triangular V shape, right? That it should not go past the neckline. That's what the fashionistas say. However, after doing the research, as I have discovered all week, it just depends on who it is, right? It really just depends on who you listen to. So I do have an option tonight in terms of our jewelry selections for the V-neck, but we're going to start with what the trend makers say that we should do first. So, of course, if you notice, this particular V-neck, even though it looks like the shape of a Y, it still forms that V-neck. It's because the chain itself, they're saying, should not go past the neckline. So this is definitely a great look for a V-neck option, okay? What I did was I paired two different types of earrings with it. You have one. Remember, everything we're showing is nickel and lead free. So you have your first red and silver necklace. I want you to notice that red teardrop. And then you have your ornamentation going on at the top. Almost looks as if it is an ornament, right? Attached to a fishhook fitting. Okay. So definitely this, it would definitely match. It's not necessarily matching, but it does match because it pulls out that red, that opaque red bead that's inside of this necklace, okay? So that's one option. Remember, everything I'm showing is $5, and we offer a flat rate of $4.95. So no matter how many pieces of jewelry that you purchase, you're still paying $4.95 flat rate. And actually, the more pieces you get, you actually win, right? Okay, so that is the necklace and the earrings. And then I pulled this particular bracelet I thought would be appropriate because it's still pulling that opaque red out. Stretch it band. Hey, Liza, thank you for popping in tonight. You have that opaque red cat eye stone. And it is sitting in circles on a stretchy band. And so you know you win with a stretchy band. Definitely winning. Okay, so here again, we have our options of the V-neck. We went on and created a set. So this is a $15 look, okay? Definitely a great set. Definitely goes well with your V your V neckline. And of course, you do know that you select your jewelry based upon the event, right? We all do know that. So, of course, this is a t-shirt look, so it's definitely more a toned down look. But of course, your jewelry should match the outfit. All right. So, excuse me, y'all. So in this case, since it's more of a casual look, I wouldn't necessarily pull that particular necklace, but you do get the idea because I'm showing V neckline jewelry that can be used for gowns, for dresses, and of course for t-shirts. I wouldn't use that for a t-shirt, but it's giving you an example of how the V neckline looks and the option of jewelry that you can definitely pull to go with that V-neck, okay? Now, of course, the length of the neck makes a big difference. So if we're talking about a person that wants to create a more elegant swan-like appearance, then of course you choose what? A V necklace. All right, now they're saying you should use one with dazzling pendant, with a dazzling pendant. And this is going to draw the eye downward. Okay, so if that's what you're trying to do and you want to create a long neck, then definitely you're going to pull items that it said that actually what? Send the attention downward, okay? So before I show you a piece that kind of will help you do that, I want to throw in these silver and red earrings as well. I'm doing fine, Liza. Thank you for asking. I want you to notice that. I love that filigree design with this teardrop. And then you have your red stone. And this red stone is actually a red teardrop attached to a fishhook fitting. So this definitely would be an eye-catching piece of jewelry. I love the white rhinestones that actually form a teardrop as well on this particular pair of earrings. So definitely that is an option to wear. And this is pulling more of the crystal red here out of this particular necklace. So either way, you can go with the opaque look, that opaque red, because it's the part of that necklace. But also you can go with that crystal look as well. Just having fun tonight with, hey Cheryl, thank you for popping in. Just having some fun tonight, looking at options for your V-neck. Okay. Let's see. So that's our red option for tonight. All right, let me pull our next look. Oh, 1 second. Trying to invite some people. Give me a second. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you this one. We showed this last night, which was a great option as well. And believe it or not, this forms a V. It has the V formation. Okay. Again, I wouldn't pull this for this regular t-shirt, but I'm trying to show you options in terms of what that particular look should look like. I would definitely pull that more for a more formal look. Now, you know, everybody do what they want to do. Because like I said earlier, you know, we living in a time when people create their own rules, even for fashion. But according to the fashionistas, you pick jewelry according to what's actually taking place, all right, for the event. So our next piece, I showed this last time, I'm going to show it again because it actually does, and it speaks to this pendant that I was talking about. It actually does, even though it may have a circle, and it's that razzle-dazzle again, even though it may have, thank you, Cheryl, it may have that, look at that white rhinestone, and it has that on that hoop, and then you actually have hoops that have white rhinestones that connect the chains, those links, and then you have your what I want to consider an understatement pair of earrings. What I do like about it is that it actually does form a V, and it meets the criteria. It doesn't go past the neckline, which is one of the criterias. But also, I want you to notice how if you look at this, even though it may have a circle, that particular pendant, it does still form a V. I want you to notice that, okay? So it is within the criteria. And again, the earrings that I showed last night definitely would be a great pair to wear with that necklace. Again, this is more of an upscale look. But definitely it could go. It could work with a V neckline. If you notice that, it definitely could work. Because they were saying you could use pendants as well. Hey, Miss Brown, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. All right, so that's a great option tonight. All right. So we're talking about the V neckline for those that are popping in and those that are listening in paparazzi search lives. We're talking about the V neckline tonight. All right, we're still talking about that V neckline and saying that the particular necklace that you pull should form some type of V. And they did have an exception to the rule, but check this out. Definitely a statement necklace. I do love the engravings on this copper necklace. Check out the earrings. Okay. Notice the earrings attached to a fishhook fitting. Love that copper chain. I love the way that this forms. And it reminds me of, every time I see it, reminds me of some indigenous look or something that's out of Egypt. Or it could, and I started to say out of Africa, but Egypt is actually in Africa. So it gives that particular look. But look how it falls. It has that V formation. And it doesn't go past the what? Neckline. Again, I said there is an exception to the rule after I've done the research. Hey, CC, thank you for popping in. But definitely that is a great option. We're talking about that V neckline tonight. You want to see the one I'm wearing? Or you can see that. Oh, yeah, this right here I'm wearing tonight. This is one of my favorite Z pieces, Miss Brown. This is when I say I love this. I think I done wore this today when I first got it. And I look here. Every opportunity I get to wear it, I sure will try to wear it. These are the matching earrings that I thought would be a great upgrade. Like I said, we're going to Beyonce this thing tonight. And so we're going to add this as an upgrade pair of earrings. I want you to notice the details. I love the fringe, and it forms an arrow. But then you have the embroidery that's taking place, that's been etched and embroidered on this particular pair of earrings. So that's just an upgrade. Now, the earrings that we had were definitely fine, but I like those better. It gives that whole flow to me of those points that sit there, and that definitely gives the impression of a V, if you will agree with me. So, again, that becomes a $10 set. That's a great look and definitely a great option if you're looking for some copper. Okay? So, we're going to stay in the copper family for just a second, and I'm going to show you this pair of this. Hold 1 second. I'm going to show you this necklace, but it's a mixed metal. So you have a mix of brass and copper with this particular necklace. But I want you to notice, the shape. Look at that. Definitely a great look. I love the designs. And then you have those links that connected, but look at the details that are found on the necklace. So you have that flower etching on each section of the jewelry. But I want you to notice when you put it on that it still forms that V look that we were talking about tonight. Remember, everything about the V, it should, according to the fashionistas, form some type of V. And although this may have the curves, you still notice at the tip, if you were to actually do this, run your fingers, it still has that V formation. Okay, even though this tip may be round, but you can run that imaginary line and see the V. Okay, what are your thoughts on that? Hey, Doc, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. So what are your thoughts on that right there? So that definitely is a great look. $5, nickel and lead free, and you cannot beat it. We're talking about the V neckline tonight. Thank you for popping in. All right. And still keeping with this edging here in terms of the curve, I added these pair of earrings as an upgrade. That's a great possibility tonight. I love the design. I love that this particular brass has that delicate, or I want it more delicate to have that intricate design. If you can see that. And I love the fact that it's that teardrop, so it's more of an elongated look. So it definitely is a great match with that particular necklace. Definitely a great option and a great look. Okay, so that's all I have for the copper brass mix, that particular family of metal. I have some gunmetal, which is really, like I said, has become one of my favorite pieces. One of my favorite colors, I should say. All right, remember, if you have not done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sharon Clopton Green. And everything I'm showing tonight can be found at iloveeverydayjewelsonline.com. Everything I'm showing tonight can be found on the website, okay? Check this out. Look at that gunmetal. You got those hoops. Even though they're small hoops, they're a minimalist hoop. You have that gunmetal, but look at that V formation that's being formed. It almost looks like a honeycomb, right? Look at that gunmetal. Look at the details. And I love the way that it forms that Z. I'm sorry, the V. Okay, check that out. I hate that it's on black, but you still should be able to see that. You see that sheen that comes off that gunmetal? And some people call it black, but we call it gunmetal in paparazzi land. Definitely a great look, right? Okay, I love it. I love it. Definitely a great look. Okay, and then what we're going to do is add some earrings to it. The first option is a pair of double hoops. They have that texture, gunmetal. I love that double hoop action. All right, attached to a fishhook fitting. And of course, everything I'm showing tonight, I'm going to do a wall drop, so you'll be able to go and shop the wall drop as well. So that's one option to consider in terms of the gunmetal. So you're doing a matching match. And then the other pair that I pulled was also a pair of hoops, but these hoops are more circular and they're more intertwined. And so you get textured metal. So you get a triple hoop, different sizes. You get a textured, then you get some polished gunmetal attached to a fishhook fitting. All right, so if you're trying to figure out this fishhook fitting, okay. All right, so I see I get some likes and hearts on those pair. Okay, good. All right, thank you. So y'all like those better than the other ones that I showed. Okay, I get the message. All right. So again, that still is a great look for tonight. And if you're looking for gunmetal, I promise you, once you try it, truly, I promise you, once you try that gunmetal, you won't ever be the same. Okay? So again, that's a great look if you're trying to experiment with jewelry options. Okay? Our next featured item, which falls within that particular V neckline options, is a pair of a silver and green pair. And this one has oversized pendants, but it actually forms a V. I love the medallions, and I love how that green stone is encased in that filigree design circle. All right. Now, those are the earrings that go along with it. I want you to know they give you something very simplistic. And it's in keeping with their saying about statement jewelry. So definitely that's a statement piece. And it, again, we're talking about that V, that imaginary V. If you were to actually run this, your imaginary lines, it actually forms into a V. Okay? Hey, Miss Caldwell, thank you for popping in. How you doing? Thank you for dropping in tonight. And what we're going to do, we're going to add these as a possible upgrade. All right. We can consider these our Beyonce's tonight, okay? I want you to look at that very lightweight. You have that green tassel with that silver, excuse me, y'all, with that silver, I want to say half silver with the triangles and then the circles. All right. It really, every time I see it, it just reminds me it does remind me of a human figure with the green legs every time I see that. So that's definitely an option to wear with that particular necklace. And it does go well again with that V neckline. Okay. I got 2 more pieces to show you. Now I'll be finished for tonight. I want to show you some white crackling stone. Keep it in line with that V shape. Okay. A very bold necklace. Statement necklace indeed. White crackling stone. Very bold. Check this out. You get your white crackling stone earrings attached to a fishhook fitting. All right, check that out. Very bold. Having that, it has that V look. Again, talking about that V neckline forming a V. I do like the way that we have the white crackling stone that's encased in this silver, I want to say medallion type framing. It also has those different designs that have been etched in each section of the necklace. Okay. Now what I did was I pulled a matching bracelet that has that white crackling stone with the brown vein. You have your silver beads that also has some etching on them on a stretchy band. So you get different size beads. You got a little bit. I don't want to say they're oversized, but they're round, middle, I want to say medium. You have your small beads. Here again, you have your different looks. Different look in terms of size of beads. So you're getting crackling stone and you're getting silver to match. So you're pulling out the colors found inside of, found inside of the necklace. So that's a great look, a great match, if you will. And then I came and pulled some crackling stone earrings. Although they may be quadrilateral or square type, attached to a standard post, okay? But definitely a great option. And there are different dimension that it gives as opposed to the earrings that came with the necklace. So we're talking about a $15 set. But definitely that white crackling stone with that brown vein running through is definitely a great look. And again, that whole not violating, falling past the V neckline. All right. So that crackling stone is a great option for the summer. And I still say, if you're staying home, you still can dress up and look nice. Okay? I call it, on Sundays, I call it my church flow, or you can call it your home flow. # home flow. All right. That's a great look. And our final piece for the night is a part of the orange family, okay? This particular necklace, it looks like medallions. It's considered more of a statement necklace. I want you to see the earrings that come along with it. So you get that silver medallion with the orange stone that sits in the middle. Okay, attached to a fishhook fitting. Okay. But check this out. Check out the medallions. That silver medallion, that filigree flower with that orange stone. Okay, so we're going to place it here. Should have taken this off at first. We're going to place it here. And what we're going to do, it showed you how, although it may have those oversized, that oversized medallion look, it's still, if you were to draw an imaginary line, meets that criteria of a V, okay? So definitely a great look. But then I added these earrings I thought were very cute. You have that orange stone. I like the way that it has one of them actually form a teardrop, and then you have that oblong stone attached to a fishhook fitting. A great summer color. Definitely a great summer color. I like that. And then I pulled a necklace. I'm sorry, y'all. Not a necklace, but a ring. Pulling that same color stone out. Look at that statement ring there on a stretchy band. It doesn't pinch. I tell you, I wear a size 7 and it doesn't pinch me, so I know you're doing good. Okay, check that out. Simply a stunning ring. Okay, so I'm going to place that there. So that's definitely, I love that orange. It's a great summer look. I love the way that, like I said, that ring is definitely a statement ring, and it is very noticeable. Okay. Now, I did want to show you this because one of the suggestions for, which to me, it kind of went against the grain of saying what the rule is, but it did say what you could possibly do is go with a more minimalist look and go with a choker. Because they were saying that layering has been popular since 2015. So when you come to my shows, there's always a possibility, 99% chance I'm going to do some type of layering, right? And so that layering has been popular since 2015. So that's just a basic gold choker, right? All right. So they're saying this is, and I really should have shown this before I did this, but they're saying that an option to that is to go with a choker. And then once you go with the choker, do a layering, okay? With a minimalist chain. So what I did was I chose pearls. Okay, I want you to notice that you get those. One thing I like about this is you actually technically get 2 pairs of earrings. All right, you have that gold. Then you get your gold chain. Then you get your white pearls with that gold mix. All right, and of course, I wouldn't wear this with a t-shirt, but some people would because they would rock it. But then that's your look. So that layering, like I said, has been popular since 2015. So that's an option. So you get your layering going on there. Okay, so that is an option to go with a V-neck. So they're saying you can go with the layering, but don't get anything that's overly the top. So you got your minimalist choker, and then what I consider, even though it may have pearls, it's still not in like a very ornamental long necklace. So that is a great option, okay? So that's one way that they're saying that you can get away with wearing a V neckline is going with a choker and with a long opera necklace, okay? Again, thank you all for popping in tonight. I do appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. And as I close every night, and I said some of you have been with me for the past 91 days, and I'm sure you can quote it yourself. You will thank me now because of all of the great selections that you will make as you build your jewelry wardrobe and as you're educated about your options. But your bank account will thank you later because of all of the money that you will save. So look. Remember, you were born with purpose, and because you were born with purpose, you are the solution to someone's problem. And don't let anybody tell you any difference, for indeed you are a winner. And because you are a winner, you're going to live out your God-ordained victories every day. And as the song says, all we do is win. You put your hands up and what? Win. So winners, I'll see you tomorrow night. And you're going to give me some praise reports about how good God has been to you from what? Tonight until tomorrow night, and we see each other at 8:30. Take care of yourselves. Drink plenty of water. Hey, and practice social distancing. Don't let nobody tell you any different, and don't be fooled by the reports that are out there. Take care, everybody. Good night. Be safe.